Who's in the house? Yolanda. I'm back. Told you I'd be coming right back to do my little other recap. Because I gotta catch up. Now, just real quick, before I get into the shenanigans of Love and Hip Hop Season 3. It's on episode 3. I guess. I love me some Love and Hip Hop, but the shenanigans that Mona is throwing at us this season is just too many things. It's just too many things. But real quick, for my Houston people or people that just keep up in the news, I want to know what everybody think about this story that just broke today about a 31-year-old female posing and living as a 15-year-old. She was going to school as a 10th grader, and kind of like, you remember the movie Orphan, when she was a grown woman but everybody thought she was a little girl. It's kind of something like that. But comment below if you heard about the story, or tell me your thoughts about it. And please be sure to like this video, thumbs it up, subscribe if you haven't, and most importantly, share it. So let's jump right into the shenanigans. We start out with Mimi and Nico. She's in her new car, and Nico's telling her about, the little tete-a-tete he had with Stevie at the gym, and how he exposed, he always exposing everything. Mimi being slow this season. She been slow every season, but I just see her going down, down, down. Had to refresh my drink from earlier. I was running low, but the drink choice of today is a non-alcoholic beverage. But after watching these reviews of Love and Hip Hop, I think I'm going to have to change my drink of choice when I do their reviews, because they is going to drive me to drinking. But Nico, everything's just funny to him. He goes to show just how inconsiderate he is. He want to be so relevant and going against Stevie and not taking into consideration this is Mimi's baby's father, and she have to deal with him when it comes to her child and everything. He don't care about all that. This ain't gonna happen with me around and all of this. And then he started laughing at her, and she was like, "You think this funny? Get out of my goddamn car." He said, "I ain't getting out." Now, it was reported that because of all the fighting and everything, everybody had a bodyguard. And they obviously have somebody around since they are taping this episode. Let me tell you something. There's no way. If I tell a motherfucker to get up out my car and they don't get up out, I'm not going to get out and walk. Motherfucker, you going to get up out that car. Security, whoever, get this nigga up out my car so I can go on about my business. But I don't understand it. But enough of them. I spent enough time on that shenanigan. Let me move on over to Scrappy and Erica P. She's setting the scene. Only thing missing was some music in the background or whatever, because she done lit Boys to Men 50 candles, and they sitting up chopping it up, and she killed me when she told Scrappy, "Well, you don't remember what you texted me the other night?" He said, "What I text you?" Because in his mind, based on what she said he texted about "I need you," kind of makes me think he texted the wrong Erica. He probably was trying to text baby mama Erica, because I don't care what nobody say. Them two even if it don't be this season, if they make it to next season, they gonna eventually hook back up. Especially when we start talking about Erica's new man, O'Shea the model. That's what I'm talking about, these shenanigans. And this the best that they could write. If you is gonna script something, at least let the script be believable. Man, I could have took this story to some ways that, but enough of that. We're moving on over to Stevie J and Hustling. They gotta they still unpacking. I mean, I don't know how long you unpacking all this other extra, but they unpacking their Versace and getting all their stuff out the way, and they chopping it up, and Stevie telling Jocelyn about they gonna have company over in Benzino and his new woman, and Jocelyn like, I don't know about all these new chicks because I don't trust y'all. I know y'all share everything. So they share everything. Did they share you? See, tell on yourself, Jocelyn. Because y'all know, I mean, because it was reported even back in that first season when Jocelyn first came into the picture that Stevie, Jocelyn, and Mimi had a menage a trois, and that wouldn't surprise me either. So Jocelyn got to check out if probably this somebody that could come into their freakum family. You know what I'm saying? Nothing would surprise me. Then we move on over to Erica and O'Shea, the model. And they double dating with Young Jock and Carly at the bowling alley. And everybody, making references on how fine O'Shea is. He cute. He got a little something going on. But it has never been my thing to be into a cute motherfucker. Shit, I'm cute. What does that have to do with how we gonna make it as a couple? They modeling, and I mean, Carly was giving the boy more compliments than Erica. I'm like, Carly, man, Carly got some miles on her. I mean, give her the fact that she look good for her age. And she definitely seems like she's into younger men. She ain't got no choice but to be in the younger men, because she the oldest thing on there. Besides her and Mama D. But she just kept referencing Erica, old man and everything. I was just like, okay. At the end of the bowling thing, and I already know everybody done peeped this out, because like I said, I'm late on my review. The Young Jock say we got it. They at the bowling alley. Bowling can't cost that goddamn much. But Jock said we got it. O'Shea, no, we got it. We good, we got it. He said, you sure? Yeah. I mean, as soon as they leave out, baby, where your card? I mean, me personally, I would say I ain't bring my card. Then what he would have done? I would have made him run back out there and catch Jock and pull Jock to the side. Well, man, you know what? I left my wallet in Erica or something. Or, I don't know. Erica, if you knew you was probably going to pick this tab up. But see, that's how the scripted shit work. And how they put this shit in the light. Because if Erica is, like she said, this wasn't the first time she done had to get the tab. If she knew that boy don't ever have no money, she should have planned ahead and said, well, you know what, let me slide him $100 $20 or something. So if it comes to the point where when we do have to pay our tab, he can at least look like he gonna get me and him, whether or not Jock and Carly there or not. But I don't know. I couldn't have did that part. I can't. Mm-mm. We both just wouldn't have had no. We'd have been like, where the dishes at? He finna wash dishes for us, cause I can't get this tab. I don't care if it was $17 or nothing, but ain't no man talking about nobody, nobody talking about we finna go out somewhere, and I'm the woman of the relationship, and I'm paying unless I'm the one who set up the whole thing. I don't know. Even if I set it up, if somebody on a date with me, be prepared to pay. Moving along. All right, let's see. What my notes said. Then we'll go out to Rashida. I ain't finna give Rashida that much time because they so boring, and this whole thing with the baby, they talk about that, and they need to get a nanny and all this. So then we move on over to old Miss Bambi, the bouncer that went to and got her EPT. She late, and I don't know where that storyline going. We gonna find out because I recently, now they supposedly did shot this months ago, which means even if they shot this in January, we in May, that'll be 5 months. Bambi should be showing by now, and I just recently saw a picture of Bambi Mother's Day. They had a picture of Bambi and Bambi mom and Scrappy and Mama D had went out to some restaurant for Mother's Day. And she didn't have no tight fitting dress on. She did have a loose dress on. But at 5 months pregnant, she would have had a baby bump. So I'm gonna see how they, because they didn't announce she pregnant and all this here extra. So we're gonna see how that play out and how they gonna explain this baby. Because like I say, I just saw recent pictures of her and Scrappy together, and she did not look pregnant in the picture. So then you got Scrappy and Kurt together. This is how I know they reaching. Since when they started hanging out, and then even Kurt bring up the fact that it was rumors flying around about Rashida could have been pregnant for Scrappy, and they do that play brother, play sister stuff, and he don't trust that, and he's talking about, I knew it was Scrappy's, but I don't. You never know if it could have been somebody else. I'm just through with them, and but that's when Scrappy tell Kurt that the bouncer's pregnant, and they gonna keep it, and something gonna. I'm just waiting. It's too many shenanigans in here, with the sex tape shenanigans, the Jocelyn and Steve and marriage shenanigans. Can't nobody find a marriage certificate, and oh Lord, it's just. So then Kirk explained to Scrappy, because my thing is, Scrappy, if you don't want to know something, don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. About that girl in that hot tub. So you really think Kurt gonna tell you, yeah, man, we smashed her, but it wasn't nothing serious? Of course he gonna play it up. He ain't gonna hurt your feelings on camera. Don't nobody know what happened with Bambi in that hot tub with benzene on them. But Bambi, Benzino, and Kurt and that other girl. And everybody know people don't just tell right off the bat. They hold on to stuff to maybe throw in your face for a later date. So I ain't worried about them shenanigans. Then we move over to Carly and Jock at some place, and they looking over pictures of this supposedly house they supposed to close in on in 2 weeks, and Jock telling about his little friend Kadia, and Carly like, damn, I keep hearing that name. Ain't that the same girl that drove us somewhere? And ain't this the same girl that, see, Carly, first of all, like I say, she too old to act as young as she do, because that's stuff young girls do, worrying about a man's every move. Let me tell you something, I don't care if you live with a man. That's not gonna secure that he's not gonna cheat on you. Unless you are tied to a man's hip 24 hours, 7 days a week, and y'all are what they call them twins, Siamese twins, that's the only way you gonna know if a man cheat or a woman cheating on you. That's where you have to take your time and build that word called trust. And then I don't care how much trust you have in a person gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. So doing all that crazy, trying to keep up with him and keep up with everybody he know and side eye and everybody, it's just too much. I just really wish they writers could script some better stuff than they scripting. Cause man, I used to love hip hop, but I mean, I'm from the ghetto myself. I mean, I'm, but this stuff is not even believable. At least make me believe it, man. Then we move on over to Stevie and Mimi. They meet up to talk about Mimi had moved, and they talking about, Stevie J letting her know about he met with Nico, and Mimi like, well, let me break it down and tell you what really happened. And me and my man made a tape, and the tape got stolen, and she done said this story so much, I don't even think she believed it herself. And she tired of saying this story because I know she got to be. This how I know Mimi have lost it. Her response, or one of her comebacks as Stevie was, or maybe she said it in the confessional. She said, the truth is, I believe Nico. Okay. That's them drugs talking. We're gonna pray for Nene. Not Nene. I love trying to call that girl Nene. Mimi. Oh, here come Mama D. Mama D. First thing, Scrappy asked her, you take your bipolar medicine? She said, yep. And Mama D do look a little calmer. And she look a little more settled than the other seasons when Mama D was out there doing the most. She's still doing the most, but she done kind of, brought her tempo down. But she going over with Scrappy about the list of medications that Bambi need to be taken, because this going to be the new prince of the throne. And, she got a degree in nursing. And I'm like, when? I thought Mama D was the pimping prince of the South, or pimping queen or whatever. When she had time to go to nursing school, and then since when, if you have a nursing degree, you gotta write your notes on the vitamins she need to take on a piece of paper to get a Scrappy. Make sure she take them. But I'm gonna call anyway to make sure she take them. But it's just Love and Hip Hop then got to be a good show to just watch, just for the humor of it. I mean, but it's not. I don't know. It's just not the same. Like I said, I'ma still watch it. But when you watching more to catch them in all the lies they trying to do, I mean, just don't feed me no anything. I mean, make it believable halfway. And so, what else happened? Steve and Mimi having a dinner for Benzino and his new woman, and some woman he done met on Twitter. He met her on Twitter. She's a realtor and she signed with Def Jam. She a busy girl. Oh, where they get her from? But Stevie was like, Johnson was like, let me tell you something. I'm watching you. I got my eye on you. But because you were his friend and he's family, and my husband like him, and I like him, then we gonna give you a chance. She said, oh, your husband, y'all married? Stevie like, yeah, July 29th. Okay. Let's roll back episode 1. Erica and Ariane was asking Jocelyn about the wedding. She didn't want to answer the question. She said, yeah, at the end of June 29th. Now, you can get them dates off a day or two, maybe. But how the hell you and your husband wedding dates is a month off now? Now, mind you, I can see Jocelyn not being good with pronunciation. But there's no way you mix up June and July. I'm gonna need y'all to write this stuff better. Stick with. See, that's the thing about telling these lies and these shenanigans. You gotta remember what you're saying. And then them editors and stuff didn't cut that out. I wouldn't mind if they would have made them retake the scene, something. Y'all scripting it already. You might as well have outtakes and retakes and all this other stuff. But then we end the thing with Kirk and Benzino at the bar discussing the DNA. And I'm finna wrap this one up real quick because I don't even want it to be 25 minutes. Now the chick that's giving them the drinks that Kirk wants to open the DNA test. Now we already know, we see her in the future episode that she gonna be the. That's what I'm saying. Who that's looking for a nanny, babysitter / whatever they call it, for your child, somebody that you know is gonna be responsible for your child, you go find them at the bar. On that note, I'm gonna wrap this up. Cause like I said, I got another review. I want to go ahead and do a quick review on Catfish. It's not going to be that long. And I'm going to condense 2 episodes in one because I watched both the episodes. And I wasn't planning on doing a review for it, but they both are pretty funny episodes. And I'm going to chime in right quick. So, as soon as I edit this one, I don't edit, but as soon as I finish getting this one uploaded, I'm going to go ahead and take my Catfish thing, and probably tomorrow I'm going to try to go ahead and knock out R&B Divas because we 2 episodes in and I don't want to get too far behind because I like that show too. But comment down below. Let me know what other shows you would like for me to review. And please make sure to thumbs up, share, subscribe, and all of that. And until I hit you right back, who's in the house? Yolanda. Have a good one. See you later.